Hi everyone, welcome back to this YouTube channel welcome to the new subscribers. Thank you so much for being here, for subscribing the page and be present with my monthly updates, let's say, in terms of energy, in terms of numbers, in terms of what's happening. Because we just entered May month, I just wanted to welcome the new energies around and also talk to you a little bit about what's coming in the next 31 days, right, for the May month. First of all, just want to ask you to take a moment to be grateful for whatever you lived in April. I don't know if you watch my previous post where I was saying about April, that it is a month of new beginnings, even if in small steps. The universe, the energies around you was asking you to initiate something, to take the power back, the force within you, and start something fresh, something new, even if it is a small thing, a new diet, a new course, a new study, a new practice, a spiritual practice, learn a new language, visit new touristic places in your area, or simply changing the a new way, changing the route towards your work. So I hope you made the most of April energy month, which came very, very intense, and you probably most of you felt it. What's coming in May? I'm going to talk about May month in terms of numerology, because this is what I study, this is what I noticed, and this is my experience. This is a general a presentation of the month. If you are interested in something more specific, what's coming specifically for you in May, this requires one-to-one consultation. So I really encourage you to go to somebody you trust, somebody you prefer, either in terms of numerology, astrology, or other spiritual practice, tarotology, somebody that can guide you and can give you some milestone of the coming period. This is not to say that whoever you go is going to do the things for you. So this is the idea. You listen to different opinions, you watch some videos on YouTube like this one, you watch some Facebook or Instagram, you listen to person, you read some books, but in the end, it's you as a being, as a personality, with the mind, the heart, the actions, that you need to press the button in your life to make your dreams come true. And that's why I encourage you to take full ownership of what you want to achieve. Because even if you listen to the all the wisdom in the world, if you don't press your button, if you don't initiate, if you don't change something, it will not happen just like this. So I really encourage you to search ongoing for your own discovery, for search within yourself, discover yourself. This is what I mean. I will put below in the description the link to my website. This is something that I did in April, talking about new beginnings. I finished my website. I launched it officially, so I can have a proper or professional place where I can post and I can talk about my services. And if you are interested, just book your session with me or with anybody that you want, so it can guide you further. But for the moment, I just want to leave this general presentation about May in terms of numerology. So I was mentioning that April is a month of new beginning because it was the month 1 in terms of numerology. It was the month number 4 plus 6 as a universal year. So logically, in May, we are advancing a little bit. So we are ending up with a master number 11. So we are adding up the number 5 of May month with sum of the total numbers of 2022 year, and we are ending up with master number 11. It's a special number, so it's going to be a very special month. The title of this video and something that you will keep, that maybe I invite you to keep in mind, like maybe the key takeaway out of this video, it will be the month of wise choices for me. 1 and 1 symbolizes for me, like if you can visualize it, like a roundabout. Yes. So in May, many of us will be at this fixed point in a roundabout, either by yourself or you are brought by others, by the circumstances, situation in life. And you are asked by the universe, by the energies that are here and now during May month to choose. So in the roundabout, you are really need to act quickly. You are taking left, right, forward, or you are making a U-turn. But the key point in a roundabout is that you need to make a wise choice, a choice that will take you where you meant to be, towards your dreams. This is what I'm speaking a lot in my daily intentions, because each of us has a set of dreams, our highest dreams, and literally we are here on earth to really manifesting these dreams, living these dreams with much joy and happiness. So at the roundabout, you need to make quick choices and quick decisions. And imagine if you make the wrong choice, it means you are either turning back to the place you were before and you wanted to leave, or you are ending up in a wrong place and you realize after a while, oops, I missed the right path, and you have to turn back, and you are again at the roundabout and you make new choices. The point that the universe is trying to make in May is to make you stand still a little bit at this roundabout and make sure you make the right choice for you. And I'm going to talk in a minute, what do I mean by making the right choice for you? The universe is asking you to reflect, first of all. So if you sense that you are at a roundabout and you are either pull left or right, forward or backward, and you are not sure what to do, the best thing that you can do is to pause. Yeah, stand still. It's imaginary, so you have the luxury to request a pause, right? Even in a conversation, you can say, I need few minutes to think about it, or I sleep with this decision and I communicate to you tomorrow, right? Or even if you see that a roundabout is approaching literally and you are in a car and you don't know what to do, it's basically you start to ask the questions, where shall I go? So you ask other people to help you, but in the end, you are the one making the decision and where do you go. So again, take a moment to stay still and reflect. And what the universe is asking you to take a look at the last 4 months of this year, because they were very, very intense. This year, as I told you, 2022, it's a year of balance. And before you reach the balance in your life, there are many moments of extremes. So before you reach the middle point, the equilibrium, you are going to play a lot on the extremes, left, right, right, wrong, up, down, and so on. So I bet you had quite some extreme time probably, or quite some situations, experiences already in your life, and you have lots of learning. So this is what the universe is asking you to do. Take a moment if you feel that you are at important decision point in your life, and you have to do you have to make choices. And in order to make it wisely, I invite you to reflect what happened in the first 4 months of the year. So it's a lot about using your mind to remember, to recall, to write down, take learnings, right? Because in order to make a wise choice, it means maybe you don't want to repeat what didn't work out in the past. So again, if you know that turning left, it doesn't take you where you want, you should remember this. So you should have it as a learning, and then you avoid taking a left turn and you remain with other possibilities. So be very mindful this month. As I said, it's a month of wise choices, that it requires a lot of your wisdom, a lot of your intuition to make the right decisions in your life. You can ask as many people as you want. You can listen to many books, many guides, many people like me or other astrologers, numerologists, and so on. But in the end, it's you that make choices and decisions in your life. So make sure you feel very balanced, very calm, very fulfilled inside with any choice you make. And this is what May month is asking you to do. So it's going to be a lot of mental energy because 11, being a master number, is asking you to be mature, to be wise, to show the wisdom that you accumulated in the previous period, and to demonstrate this in your life. It's almost like you demonstrate to your kids, you demonstrate to your parents, you demonstrate to the universe, you demonstrate to your boss. Okay, I learned my lessons. I won't repeat the same mistakes or the same choices that didn't lead me to the place I want. I won't repeat these mistakes or these experiences again. So make new choices, make new decisions, whatever and however you feel in that roundabout. Try not to repeat the same choice as before, especially if you know that it didn't take you where you want it. Yeah, so if you try left many times and it gets you into a toxic relationship, into a toxic job, into an unwanted situations, try to avoid that area and try to make a new choice. Maybe you turn right this time, maybe you say yes to a new opportunity, maybe you ask a few more days to think about it, maybe you move forward, and so on. So nobody is urging you to make a decision on the spot, so relax. On the contrary, the energies are quite slowing down compared to April. It's going to be again a very emotional month because you will feel a lot of tensions, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of confusion inside. I continue to use this analogy of roundabout. Oh, what can I do? Left, right, U-turn, forward. So when you have so much pressure to decide something and you are not sure, you can feel a lot of anxiety. You feel a lot of stress, and maybe the intention is to give up. But no, don't give up. You still are working towards your highest dreams. And mentally, you are going to be you are going to feel a lot of pressure, right? So try to use it constructively, wisely. How can you do this? Remember maybe this analogy, if it's useful for you, the roundabout. And you can pause at any time. It's not like you are literally in the traffic and you are rushed by the other cars and so on. No, you can take a pause, take a moment, reflect, pause, think, use your mind, use your mental energy, and remember not to repeat the same choices, the same decisions, or the same mistakes, if you want to call it like this, if what you did in the past didn't give you the desired outcome. So try something new. So during May month, it's a lot of fresh new energy. Also in astrology, because we have certain eclipses coming. We are literally in the period of eclipses, and this literally symbolizes a period of change and transformation. So with periods of change and transformation comes a lot of opportunities, fresh choices, fresh decisions. So that's why try to remember not to repeat the past, but embrace the future. Embrace something new in your life. So remember this number 11 as a master number. The analogy with being pulled in different direction, one in one direction, the other one in another direction, the roundabout analogy, and you are sitting in the middle and not sure what to do. You are going to feel a lot of pressure, anxiety, especially doing a lot of scenarios in your mind. And the best that you can do is to calm down. This is the overriding energy of this year from 2022, which gives an energy of calm, of stillness, of balance. And the more you feel pressured, the more you feel stressed and anxious, do the opposite. Try to calm down. Try to take a pause, few minutes, breathe in, breathe out, calm your mind. Everything is okay. You are just being tested. You can take it like a test. Month is going to be a test from the universe. It's going to test your capability, your capacity to be mature and make wise choices in your life. And of course, you want to make the best choices. And trust your intuition that you are able to do these wise choices. So with a lot of calm, especially inside, make the best choice. And go for it with a lot of trust and belief that whatever choice you made at one point, it will take you exactly where you want to be or where it is meant to be. And there are only two scenarios, like the number 11. One, it's you made a choice and it turns out positively and you are happy and you are going to trust yourself even more. Hey, this is a positive direction. The second one, like the other scenario, can be you made a choice, but it turned out not to be so beneficial in your life. So you either feel that, okay, you are lost, this is not where I want to be, and so on. Again, don't feel anxious, don't get stressed. Just imagine that you are in another roundabout. You are in another place of making new choices. This is the beauty of it, that in every moment of your life, you can make new choices. The test of maturity comes with the fact that maybe you don't want to repeat the same choices, that they were not beneficial to your dreams too many times. So maybe it's okay to do it once, but then you learn, you remember the lesson, and next time you make a new choice. And I think this is very, very important to practice a lot during May month. So remember, a lot of mental energy, maybe a lot of stress, anxiety, confusion, but the opposite to this is to find your balance, your calm within through breathing. And I mentioned a lot of these techniques in my previous videos that are currently on my page. I invite you to take a look, especially on the video called How to Release Emotions, Thoughts, Habits, because I'm talking a lot about the technique of breathing, which is very calming, very soothing, and immediately you can regulate a little bit internally your nervous system and how you feel inside. So inhaling, exhaling can bring you a lot of peace of mind and calm, so you can make the right choices. The month of wise choices, the month of maturity, a lot of mental energy flowing around, and it's asking you to move forward, but with much more wisdom. And I think this is what you can practice a lot this month. ask yourself every time with every choice that you have to do this month, what's my highest dream? What's my highest expression of well-being? And analyze a little bit the choices. If I choose A, does it give me this well-being? If I choose B, how do I feel, and so on? It's all based on your feelings. And the choice that makes you feel in peace, calm, with a lot of peace of mind, maybe it's the right choice to make at that point. So choose always based on your intuition, on the scenarios that gives you the best well-being, the highest good, the best well-being, or let's say the greatest peace of mind within. And ask yourself which way to take, which choice to make for my highest good. And then you may be able to find the right one for you. And now I mentioned this a lot about choices. I mentioned a lot about that the mind will be heavily activated, and together with the mind, your thinking patterns. So you are asked this month a lot to revisit your thinking patterns, your concepts, your beliefs, and possibly to break the limits in your mind and with the words. So everything will happen around this area of your body, mind, words. And be mindful that words can hurt or heal. So be mindful what you speak this month, talking about choices and how you can communicate it to the person around you. Remember that words can be used to break or to bless. So maybe you pause again, you are silent for a moment before you speak what you have to speak, and you communicate your decisions to anybody in different circumstances. And again, being a month of so much transformative energy, especially with your thinking patterns, with your thoughts, with your intentions, with your choices, a lot of change and transformation is possible. This is very much aligned with the astrology pattern of eclipses, which we are in the season of eclipses during the full month of May, where changes can happen all of a sudden, and you are getting out of your comfort zone, whether you like it or not. So if it happens like this, so you don't expect it, and something happens in your life out of the blue, and it gets you off your comfort zone, you are not feeling stable anymore. Again, be calm, don't panic, don't be anxious, don't be stressed, and be that point of roundabout to make wise choices again. The best way is to surrender and see exactly what change is coming towards you and see how you can best navigate this. Remember to reflect on the learnings of the previous months and get from there the wisdom. Yeah, when I say the wise choices, wisdom and wise choices come all the time from the past, from what you accumulated in the past, or from all the knowledge that you get so far in your life. That's why it's very important to have it in a corner of your mind and get there and ask yourself, okay, I tried this, and this, and it didn't work. Maybe I can try something else now. And then you surrender to this wind of change that is happening in May, and you choose maybe something different, and you see what happens. And if it happens to be a nice outcome according to your highest good, then embrace it, be grateful, say thank you, and move on. If it doesn't happen like you wanted, it's another learning. So again, reflect on it, take the learnings, and make new choices. I'm going to close this video with 3 practical steps, also like a summary of everything that I discussed. Remember that you are really in a tunnel of transformation in a month where you are tested as a mature person that can make wise choices. Number 1, as a practical step, reflect on the past learnings. Get all your wisdom from the past and even make a list. Make a list of everything that you learn in the first 4 months of the year, the choices that you make, where they took you so far, and so on. The second practical step, when you feel you are at a roundabout of choices, make the one that gets you closer to your dreams, right? Try not to repeat the one from the past, especially if they were not beneficial. So not to repeat, let's call it mistakes, and try alternatives and try something new. So make new choices, the second practical step. And the third one, to navigate the best this month, is to surrender a little bit when the changes are too big and you really not sure what to do. Then take a moment to pause, to calm and surrender, and say to the universe, say to yourself, okay, I'm not sure what to do here. I'll better wait. I'm not going to choose anything if it's not necessary, needed now. And I wait for the waters to get clear, for the sky to be blue again, not very cloudy. I'm waiting for myself to be calm, in a good state of mind, peaceful within, in order to make better choices. So I hope these 3 practical steps are helpful. Don't forget to relook at that video with releasing habits, thinking patterns, emotions, because all of this will be very, very relevant in May. Very intense mental energy, very intense thinking processes and scenarios that you are going to play all month long. So go back to that video and you will learn more practical steps, including breathing that I mentioned already. And that's it. I hope you have a wonderful May, full of blessings, full of promising new choices, new alternatives that get you closer to your highest dreams. And you live as the best version of yourself. And remember, if you want something more personalized, customized to your specific situation in life, you can always start this journey of self-discovery, right? So you can go to the person that resonate most with you, with your style, and get something more specific in your month, because the entire year will be intense. And the best way is to navigate it as your best version, riding the energy waves and feeling at your best and not the opposite. So much love to you all. Thank you for being here, and wish you the best of May. Thank you. Have a great day.